Hey, we're two fat guys.
That was the worst pun I've ever heard.
No, it's not. I know it's not. You've been around me too long.
It was the worst pun I've heard today.
That's fair.
We just watched Steel.
That's all you can muster. No, Steel.
Not after that. Brian just suggested that we steal ourselves for this video.
There's a good amount of freeze pop in this movie.
There's not enough freeze pop in this movie.
Not fair. Maybe it's weird or rude to just eat during this whole video, but we earned it. We earned these ones.
It's pretty late, and I want to stop. If we stop eating the freeze pops, they will be melted by the time that we're done with this video.
That's true. Spoiler alert: Steel's not very good.
No. Not even in like a. I mean, I think we enjoyed watching it, but it takes a lot of effort to enjoy watching it.
Yeah, much earlier on we're enjoying it.
Yeah, for one, it takes like an hour before the Steel outfit shows up.
Yeah, what movie was it in Marvel that did that exact same damn thing?
Man, I forget now.
You'll know. So YouTube viewers, remember that thing?
Well, Doctor Strange for one.
Oh, fucking okay. It wasn't quite as bad as Doctor Strange.
Yeah, he did more than one thing at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
So. Steel's not very good.
No.
The music is.
Yeah, the music's shockingly good.
Quincy Jones bringing it.
Maybe like one of the executive producers.
Yeah, and
yeah, the music is just solid. I really like the main Steel.
Yeah,
theme.
like the Steel theme. Yeah. Made me want to watch Batman and Robin.
For the motorcycle.
That
keep quoting it.
I can't. We did keep quoting it the entire time for no real reason. And at the end, they did an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression,
Which helped or hurt, one of the two, depending on which side you're on.
Also, we were eating freeze pops.
That's true.
Mr. Freeze Pops, if you will.
I won't. I simply won't. Clayton will, though. Clayton loves puns. It's the one thing you know about Clayton.
What does there say about this movie?
I don't know.
We're 2 movies into DC Dementia, and I feel burned out.
This was a hard one. This was a hard one because this is the lowest rated film. Decidedly.
Is this the lowest one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
this is the very, very bottom of the barrel.
So it's lower than Return of Swamp Thing? I thought that was the lowest.
No, lower than Return of Swamp Thing. This is like a 2.
Oh, that's lower than 1990 Captain America.
Yeah, this is a very low rated film. Are you double checking me?
No, I'm just seeing what was next. But
we're doing a series. So next up is going to be it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman.
Oh, the videotaped musical. What is this? I don't even know what this is.
There's a Broadway musical called "It's a Bird, It's a Plane, It's Superman." That was in the 70s. It was just on Broadway. And they adapted it for television, and that's what we're watching. This television adaptation of the Broadway musical.
Great.
Well. Yeah, one of my advisors from my theater group in college, he liked one of the songs from the Superman musical. And I don't know if he knew it from the musical or if he just found it in an audition book. And so we'll see if that one's in there.
Oh.
But Steel, we have to make some sort of comment about Steel. We're trying.
Shaq is not a very good actor.
No. They keep drilling the family friendly no guns kid.
That the climax of the movie hinged on a free throw.
Mm-hmm. Which poor writing. Poor everything.
Yeah. Good music. And then
that one guy.
Big Willie.
Sure,
he wasn't good.
We had this tough slip of Big Willie.
Yeah, here's Big Willie. Just flip. Cut the clip.
I feel like you need a
I feel like you brought a clip. You brought a clip.
I always bring a clip, Sam. Don't you?
All right, we're gonna roll the clip.
This is me dancing on your grave. It's an art film. You wouldn't understand.
We don't have that clip. Oh, okay. That one we didn't get that.
Okay. I feel like if you do a clip, you have to do just a montage of it.
And then where every single time he puts in his toothpick.
Which, by the way, he's going to be played by Conan O'Brien when we inevitably remake this film.
Yeah, because I think Conan O'Brien would be able to do that camp skeeviness in a very good way.
I think we should bring Shaq back.
As Steel or as someone else? As maybe like this guy, like the guy who built things?
Nope, as Steel. Like 70-year-old Shaq as Steel.
I'm gonna say, so you bring Shaq back as the old guy, and you have whatever new up-and-comer in basketball.
LeBron James?
Sure, LeBron James as Steel.
I could have said anything. Slappy McGee.
Yeah, totally, him. You wasted your opportunity to be an actual basketball player.
If you're reading me, I'm like, I'm sure he's heard of LeBron James. He's very famous. At the same time, like, I probably could have said anything.
Yeah, I was glad you said LeBron James, because I was like, I know that one.
I could have who's on first you. It's like, oh, tomorrow Johnson. Oh, as you can tell, we desperately want to talk about Seal, because we love him so much. Yeah, I'm sorry we don't have a lot of comments, but stop watching these stupid videos. You're just encouraging us, all 5 of you. Because apparently according to Clayton, I didn't give people enough warning not to watch any of these videos, so spoiler alert. Or maybe do. Maybe they'll get better. I don't know.
They will. I mean, at this point, it's just going to be our descent into dementia. Yeah, it's a while before there's a movie I'm looking forward to.
Not that long.
At least 2 more, and that's more than I...
Yeah, I'd say 3 movies out. We have Batman Returns. And then
I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but I'm not looking as forward to it as some of the other ones.
Yeah, and then 2 movies after that. The original Superman movie. Marlon Brando, who's
Gene Hackman.
Jorah. Mm-hmm. Gene Hackman, solid.
Oh, yeah.
I thought, man, best casting until Kevin Spacey came along.
That's weird that you say that, because I thought at the time, I was like, man, Kevin Spacey's perfect for this, and then I went and rewatched the Gene Hackman one. I was like, oh, this is where he got all of that.
Mm-hmm.
This is where he did all of the acting from. He watched this.
Sure, it's supposed to be in that series though.
Well, yeah, no, I'm just like, he did a fantastic job. I was like, oh, Kevin Spacey, so like, what an original take on Lex Luthor. Oh, no, it's the same. That's fine. It's perfect.
I mean, we're gonna cut this, so we're so off topic at this point, but I'm just gonna keep going because fuck it. I always said that it'd be great to just go in and make a series. Like, okay, you know what? They messed up after a while. I'm just gonna make a series from this point, like Spider-Man 3. I said, if I get a chance to write a Spider-Man movie, I'm just gonna write Spider-Man 3 and just do it right. Like taking the first 2 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man films and just going to town.
It would be weird if this is like a lot later and they've already like continued the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah, movies. And they also turned bad at 3, and they're like, "Oh, you're right, 3 sucks."
but then you do Spider-Man 3, and then your next movie is the Amazing Spider-Man 3. You finish off both trilogies,
like a much more satisfying.
But use the same cast in both of your versions to really fuck up people.
That will confuse anyone. But that occurs to me. That's exactly what they did with Superman Returns. Like he's like, I didn't like 3. I'm gonna make Superman 3.
Yeah.
Like fucking, maybe in execution it's a terrible idea. Like, Superman Returns wasn't terrible, but it was a terrible idea.
Yeah, alright.
It was a terrible decision not to just reboot because they had a lot of solid stuff there. They would have done just a straight reboot. I think they might have made a series out of it.
A lot of good calls for casting in that movie, if my memory serves.
Mm-hmm.
Cal Penn is in that movie.
Yep.
He's the witty villain. Right.
Parker Posey is not a vampire.
Are we watching good movies yet?
We start with Batman, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's a great movie.
Yeah. I guess. That was like a week ago at this point. I don't know what time.
I mean, are you ready to watch like 1991 Michelle Pfeiffer and Leather? Because that's going to happen in 3 movies.
Okay.
She's Catwoman.
I know.
Yeah. You seem baffled.
I don't have a lot of nostalgia for that though.
You didn't watch those movies?
Not. I watched them, but not in a very long time. And
It's too dark. It's like you don't do anything at night. You're like, this guy's fucking out too much at night. You should do stuff during the day. You should be the sun man. Sun man.
when I was a kid, I watched Clue at like midnight during a thunderstorm, and it freaked the shit out of me.
Clue?
It was my first time watching Clue. Now, bear in mind, I was like 10, and it was thunderstorm.
I
Like,
10's too old for the story. If you tell the story in the future, other people will say 6.
No, and then like you got the scene where like the cook, spoilers, the cook falls out of the.
Are we on Clue?
Because we don't care about steel.
I don't care about anybody.
When the cook falls out of the cupboard with the knife in her back. At that point, I was like, "Fuck it, no!" Like, turned off the movie and watched it again in the morning and went, "Oh, this is what freaked me out."
That's not so bad. That's funny. Reminds me of you playing Bioshock. I wish I could just watch you play the first 2 minutes of Bioshock.
Bioshock, go, no. I don't want to go and explore this place. I'm gonna go back up top, wait for a boat.
To be fair, that was my first reaction. Like when Clayton watched me fire it up, I'm like, I'm not going to fucking creepy lighthouse island. What type of moron goes to creepy lighthouse island?
Oh, you know where they'll find me? In the bottom of the ocean. That's where rescue will come.
You hear it all the time.
Let's go there.
Kicking around the bottom of the ocean.
No, we were just passing by in our submarine, and we thought you needed a lift.
Thanks. So in summation, Steel's okay.
No, it's not.
Well,
it is not okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Steel is a bad movie.
But if you let's say
on virtually every count,
let's say you need to watch an example of Shaquille O'Neal's acting career,
then watch Kazam.
Do you think so?
I would, yes.
Because you haven't seen that as recently?
I have seen it fairly recently.
Why?
It's funny. I was unemployed for a while and in the hospital.
No, I don't. That's unacceptable. Because now I'm gonna have to watch Kazam at some point, and you're gonna have seen it more recently.
It's like Kazam is like trying to be funny, and
he does rap more in that.
Yeah, like there's Kazam has some genuinely. It's a lot easier to make fun of, and at some parts like actually funny. Steel's just not good.
So
Can we talk about Clue again?
We can't talk about it. So join us next week for board game. I don't know mental illnesses that start with B.
What do you?
Like DC Dementia is going to do board games,
okay.
But I don't know. So write in your favorite mental illness that starts with B, and if you get picked out, the lucky viewer will get a visit from Clayton.
What if Clayton wins?
I stand by what I said.